Hello everyone and welcome to the show All of Your Business. As we know that the agreement between the United States and Iran has signed through electronic signing, and this is a very good sign because things will be more easy and more stable now, and we have Mehtab Haider here with us and we'll be asking some questions from him. Okay, hello sir, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, sir. So my first question is, how could the end of conflict between the United States and Iran affects Pakistan's access to regional route trades and overland connectivity with Central Asia?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, following the signing of this deal
Yes.
electronically, now Pakistan has mediated successfully,
Yes.
and they have averted a major regional conflict which was going to escalate. But now, with the mediation efforts put in place by Pakistan as
Yes.
well as along with collaboration of Qatar,
Yes.
now both sides have signed this peace deal electronically, and now it's all set to commence technical level talks. It will have very positive impact on overall international as well as regional global trade. As you know, there is a 20% oil is transported through the Strait of
Yes.
Hormuz. So it will help to normalize the supply as well as the prices of fuel in the international market, and it will have very positive impact in case of Pakistan, because we have seen that in recent 4 months period,
Yes.
the CPI based inflation had entered into the double digit.
Yes.
Now it's all set that now the prices of petroleum products are going to recede sharply, and it will help Pakistan to stabilize the fuel prices at fuel station pumps, which will help to reduce the inflationary pressures. And when the inflation will be reduced, then the policy rate, which we have seen that the State Bank of Pakistan preferred to keep at its existing level of 11.5%, in the upcoming Monetary Policy Committee meeting, it will pave the way to reduce the policy rate, which will help Pakistan to kickstart its economy, and Pakistan will be able to achieve the overall growth target of 4%, which has been envisaged for the upcoming financial year. So it will have multiple positive effects in case of Pakistan.
Okay, so in what ways might easing tensions in the Gulf region influence foreign investment flows into Pakistan?
Pakistan has become a central stage
Yes.
and hub at diplomatic level. Now there is a need to convert this connectivity and this importance into achieving the major destinations on account of promoting Pakistan's economy. And one of the major objective is to promote foreign direct investment in Pakistan. Pakistan has already placed a Special Investment Facilitation Council, which is providing a one-window operation. So now, domestically, the stage is set. Internationally, Pakistan has become relevant. Now it is the right time to convert this diplomatic success into a economic success, and Pakistan can become a major hub and center for achieving major investment from Gulf as well as from other parts of the world.
Okay. How could improved Iran relation change Pakistan's energy imports and long-term energy security?
Actually, it really depends that how much economic sanctions are going to be lifted on Iran. If economic sanctions are going to be lifted in the due course of the time, then Pakistan will be able to diversify its fuel import from Gulf to Iranian market as well, because and bilateral trade will also be promoted. But it depends that how much the economic sanctions will be lifted at what pace. As much as there is a growing increased space, it will help Pakistan to reduce its reliance, as well as it will help to reduce the overall prices of both the fuel as well as the RLNG. So it is very important in case of Pakistan, because overall our fuel import bill hovers around 16 to 24 billion dollars per annum, keeping in view the prices. So everything on account of diversity, on account of supply as well as the prices, it will help Pakistan a lot. So it is in the best interest of Pakistan to diversify its import on account of both the supply situation, but Pakistan will have to upgrade its refineries as well. Because our refineries are meant to get crude from the Gulf in the bulk. So we will have to upgrade our refineries as well. So that's why the government has also provided incentives in this budget on account of tax reduction, with the promise from the refineries that they are going to $700 million in months ahead. So there is a lot of opportunity is going to be created both domestically as well as internationally.
ठीक है. अच्छा, my next question is, how might potential dollar inflows linked to diplomatic success impact Pakistan's short-term economic growth?
I think now on one side, Pakistan will be able to reduce its import bill, because we have seen that the prices of crude in international market have already showing the declining trend. So it will help to reduce our import bill, but it will also help Pakistan to attract non-debt creating inflows on account of remittances, on account of foreign direct investment, and through regional connectivity, Pakistan will be able to increase its exports as well. Okay. So it will help Pakistan to attract non-debt creating inflows as much as possible, because then there's when we exhaust all these options, then we will have to rely upon getting credit, international credit from multilateral and bilateral creditors. So there is a need to ensure the non-debt creating inflows. So that is the right time, because we have seen opportunities in the past, but now it's an increasing opportunity for Pakistan to attract FDI, to increase its remittances, because we have seen that in this outgoing financial year, our remittances are going to cross the $40 billion mark. And for the next financial year, we have invested a target of more than $43 billion.
Okay.
So there is a need to promote exports as well. So it will have multiple effects in case of Pakistan.
Okay. Okay, so Pakistan has taken 700 million loan from the Asian Development Bank. How will this loan benefits the country?
Actually, Asian Development Bank has approved $700 million loan.
Yes.
In order to promote insurance sector in Pakistan. There is a need to promote insurance sector, because its deepening and its expansion required, and there are certain targets under this loan, and it will help Pakistan to achieve overall establishing an ecosystem. But insurance sector is very, very important, and there is a need to promote both the financial sector as well as the insurance sector. And in this budget, the government has also slapped withholding tax of 5% on the insurance if the insurance companies are going to provide the incentives within first 7 years period. So overall regulations and overall an ecosystem will help through this loan of Asian Development Bank to promote it. And Asian Development Bank is all set to disburse more than $1.6 billion loan
Okay.
in the upcoming financial year, where Pakistan requires $23 billion, out of which $12 billion are the deposits, mainly from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to the tune of $8 billion, and $4 billion deposits have been provided by the China. So overall, this rollover of $12 billion, then Pakistan requires $13 billion additional in order to promote, to achieve this $23 billion target investing for the next financial year.
Okay. What structural weaknesses in Pakistan's economy could limit the benefit of any post-war economic boom?
As the government is trying to reduce its footprint. We have seen the successful privatization of the Pakistan International Airlines. Now, there are 3 discos which are going to be privatized,
Okay.
and 2 more are in the pipeline.
Okay.
So there is a need to reduce the footprint of the government. It is the responsibility of the government to provide an enabling environment rather than doing a business or running the state-owned entities. There are problems of structural problems on account of losses of the state-owned entities. There's a need to reduce it. There's a need to bring the private sector into this business. So there is a need to promote public-private partnership. There is a need to reduce the footprint, overall footprint of the government. And the structural problem also lies on account of increasing revenues through broadening of the tax base and reducing expenditures. Because when we will be able to do these 2 things, then it will help Pakistan to stabilize its economy. Then we will have to build up our foreign exchange reserves, because it will promote the confidence of the foreign investors, and it will help Pakistan to connect itself with the international investors.
Okay. So my last question is, what policy step would Pakistan take to convert a temporary economic boost into a sustained long-term growth?
Actually, we are under the IMF program, and that IMF program is going to expire in the next financial year. So we have stabilized the economy, whereby we have seen that Pakistan has achieved a growth of 3.7%, and inflation was kept in the single digit, despite this fact that after eruption of this conflict in the Middle East, in the Gulf, we have seen that the CPI-based inflation had entered into the double digit. Now, the stage is set where we will have to ensure a transition from stabilization into a growth trajectory. Pakistan requires a growth in the range of 5 to 6% in order to provide jobs as well as dent the prevailing poverty. So now we have sufficient foreign exchange reserves, which are hovering around $17 billion, and by the end of June, it's going to touch $18 billion. So all prerequisites are there. Now there is a need to focus towards the high growth trajectory. That's why the government has provided tax incentives by reducing its burden to the tune of 360 billion rupees in this budget, to the salaried class, to the exporters, to the real estate, and to many other sectors. And they've also reduced the tariffs on overall imports. So this all will give impetus to the sluggish economic activities. And now Pakistan is all set to surpass its GDP growth target of 4%. If this war ends permanently, then Pakistan is poised to achieve higher growth trajectory.
Stay connected with us for more updates.